Hello, everybody. It's time for the October giveaway. First off, a couple comments on last night's game, Game 4. Wow. Wow. Um, game like that makes you grateful that you're a baseball fan and that you understand the context and just how crazy it was. I used to get into arguments with people about like what sport was best and all this stuff back when I was younger and a little less mature. And I stopped doing that because I just obviously realized I wasn't going to change anybody's mind. But I started having this attitude that I kind of feel bad for people that don't know baseball the way I do or the way we do and weren't watching. I feel bad that they didn't get to experience that from either side, from either as a Rays or a Dodger fan, because the Dodgers are far from done and could very easily come back and win this thing. And it'll be that much sweeter for them if they're able to recover from that. But just a crazy game. By the time you're watching this, today's game is probably almost over. But at the time of recording here, it's about a half hour before first pitch. And I did go ahead and order a couple Tops Now cards from yesterday's game, just because I don't want to forget that. And obviously, I'm hoping the Rays, win a couple more, close it out. But yeah, it'll be cool to have some cards to just remember how awesome that game was. Okay. Here we are. So 4 stacks of 5 this month. There was an odd number, so I put aside, I believe, a Chris Donald's card. We'll roll that into next month. If you're new to the channel, it's something I do at the end of every month. Last month was an exception because I just didn't have anything. What I do is as I get my TTMs in throughout the month, I put aside cards that are doubles or just not, maybe not my favorite or superfluous to my collection. And then I give them away. And basically you have 24 hours to comment to enter. And I'll tell you in a minute what I want you commenting. But let's go through the stacks first. So basically, there's, I looked at a couple different ways of doing this. I was going to go with 3 stacks, and I was going to go West Coast, Central, East Coast. And there was a heavy East Coast and Central and very few West Coast stuff. Then I was going to go by sport, and I couldn't get that to work. So I just went and mixed sports for each one and just dealt them out like playing cards. And here's what I ended up with. So Megan TT Hobbies might want to pay attention to this stack because there's 2 87 tops. So here's a Corbin Burns. So that's a rookie card. And he had a great year this year. So I'm guessing this will be the most popular stack. Storm Davis on the 87 tops. Bill Dolly, 87 tops. Nicely signed in blue. Brett Maxey. There's a little ink transfer on this, just so that you're aware. Billy Owens, nicely signed in blue. So that's a nice stack. That's probably, I don't know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. But as far as your value and whatever, I imagine that's going to be the most popular pile. Van Snyder. Jerry Don Gleaton. Oh, there's no Don. I never noticed. On this card, he was only Jerry Gleaton. This is Tim Green, or as I call him, 7-star. 7-star. Jason Capono. Felton Spencer, basketball. Here is, I never get those put up back on correctly. Mike Johnson, Upper Deck 93. There's Jerry Don Gleaton. Eddie Zosky. And some basketball. Andre Karolinko. And Mike Bibby. And I like this one. The last stack here. Kenny Skywalker. He puts the sky right in the middle, almost as if it's a middle name. Doug DeCenzo, Mike Paredes, Mo Stanford, and Thane Gash. So this one has. Oh, I was gonna. I thought I had 2 Browns, but I was confused. I was conflating it with that pile. Okay, so here's what you're gonna do to show me that you're interested in this, and you're not just some bot or one of those like girls in lingerie that says, "Hey, I miss you," or whatever the heck that is. You are gonna comment below. Have you ever dressed up as an athlete for Halloween? And what was the athlete? So you could just say football player if it was generic football player. Or you could say whatever, Jerry Rice if it was Jerry Rice. Anyway, and if you haven't, you could just say I never dressed up as an athlete for Halloween when I was younger. But that just lets me know you're interested. You want to try to win one of these stacks in 24 hours. I'll put a time in the description. You need to comment before that time, about 24 hours from the time of the upload. I'll make a video at that time or shortly thereafter, and we'll randomize 4 people. We'll get one of the stacks, and I actually have another little extra surprise. So I'll wait to share that with you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Go Rays! Until then, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.